If you've just picked up a Huawei watch or you're considering getting one, this video will highlight what Huawei's wearables are all about. And if you do have one already, follow along because you're about to learn how to optimize and unlock its full potential, and you're going to learn how to customize and tailor it specifically for your needs. And that way you won't be missing out on the hidden settings and excellent features here on the brand new Huawei watches. And this means when you hit the gym, you can be like whilst keeping track of all your health data. And there is one setting that I really wish someone had told me about a long time ago. We'll get to that. Anyway, if you're ready, let's go. Here are the first 10 things to do on the brand new Huawei watch. So let's start by making it match your own style. Open the Huawei Health app on your phone, tap on the watch that you're using. Now tap where it says My Faces. Here you can manage the local watch faces. These are the ones that are pre-installed on the watch. What I recommend you do is delete any of these that you're never going to use. Now go back, and here is the full list of all the watch faces that Huawei themselves have designed. And the good news is all of these are free. Now, if you want to splash some cash, you can tap where it says View More in the watch face store, and there is a lot more to choose from. And you can actually filter to the free section as well, so there's more free watch faces. Anyway, if you want to keep things simple, here's what I'd recommend you do. Delete everything and just choose 3 watch faces, one for workouts, one for work and formal events, and then one for casual use. Now, once you've done that, there is another step to customizing the watch faces, and this brings me on to tip number 2. So on the watch itself this time, it's important you know how to switch the watch faces. Just hold your finger down on the display, and then you can swipe between the ones that you have chosen. And actually, there is one really awesome feature that I want to show you guys a little later on in the video. We'll come back to that. But for now, what I want to show you here is the basics of customizing the chosen watch faces right now. So as you scroll through the watch faces, you'll see that there is a custom button below each one. If you tap on this, you can now modify the color schemes of that watch face. And if you swipe across on some of them, you'll be able to customize the complications. And it's really important that you know some of the watch faces will have more customization options than others. So explore that, spend a bit of time customizing your watch faces so that they match your style and so that the data shown on the watch face is actually useful to you. All right, now let's streamline the watch's features so that the most important stuff to you is easy to access with minimal effort. So when you tap the crown button, this will bring you to the apps and features page. It's kind of like an app drawer. Scroll all the way to the bottom of this and you will see the switch to list view. So this really comes down to personal preference, but one clear advantage for the list view is that you can actually see the name of the feature and also the icon associated with it. So if you're brand new to Huawei watches, you might want to use this at first. So just have a think about that. Anyway, let's move on to the next step. So there are so many features on the watch, and there's a very good chance that some of them are going to be more important to you than others. So let's get them in order so that when you tap that crown button, what you need is literally right here at the top right away, so there's no scrolling required. To do this is really simple. It's just like a smartphone. Locate a useful app that you want to move, hold your finger down on it, and then you can drag it to where you want it to be on the grid. So what I recommend you do is set this up so that all of your most useful apps and features are right at the top, with the least used stuff furthest away. All right, now let's optimize and tailor the user experience even more to your specific needs. And there's 2 steps to this. So step 1 is this. When you swipe right to left on the home screen, you'll notice you have 6 pages in total, not including the watch face. These are known as cards, and these are the standard ones. If you want to change the cards that Huawei has dealt, it's pretty easy to do. Just swipe down from the top, go to settings, then go to watch face and home. Now select cards and then manage cards. Now here you can delete everything and start from scratch. You're not going to be losing anything if you do that. And then you can manually go in and add only the cards that are relevant to you. And just like we did with the app screen, just keep the most important ones closest and the least important ones further away. Now, step 2 to this. Once you've chosen the cards that are important to you, it's important that you know you can customize each one of them so that they display the relevant information and app shortcuts that you will actually use and need. For example, let's take the sporty card right here. If you hold your finger down on this and hit custom at the bottom, now you can switch the 4 sports tracking modes here to whatever you want them to be, making accessing these modes even more convenient. And actually there is another way which is even faster than this, which I'm going to show you in a moment. Okay, so now you set up a quick way to access 4 fitness tracking modes, but what if you're the type of person who does more than 4 different activities? Or occasionally you like to play laser tag or do motorsports or even belly dancing or something. Well, the good news is Huawei watches have more than 100 tracking modes, and when you hit the down button, you'll see some of them. And right here is just a list of the default ones that Huawei thinks you might want to use. Now, when you scroll through this list, if any of the sports that you do the most are listed here, you can actually pin them to the top. And to do this, you have to hold your finger down on that activity for a couple of seconds, then release your finger, and then you'll see this upward arrow. If you tap this, this will literally just pin them to the top of this page. So now you can get all of your favorite fitness modes in order. But let's say your favorite workouts aren't listed here. If you scroll to the bottom of this list and hit add, now you can see the complete list of tracking modes available on the watch. Find only the ones that matter to you and add them. And if you want to, you can pin those to the top as well. Okay, now that really quick shortcut. Now let's say you do have a favorite sport or a favorite workout that you do the most. Well, then you might want to do this. Swipe down, go to settings, now go to down button and tap where it says push once. Here you can remap the down button to jump immediately into a specific tracking mode. And this means you don't have to swipe around to find it. And also you can activate this mode without even looking if you wanted to. It's just a quick tap on the down button and it's super efficient and time saving. Okay, so this watch right here is the Huawei GT6 Pro, and Huawei has made a bunch of upgrades, including a significant upgrade to their GPS tracking, especially when traveling between tall buildings, but maybe more significantly to the accuracy when scaling up heights or traveling down mountains and things like that. A lot of smartwatches will actually measure the distance top down and get it completely wrong, but not this watch. And to enhance this upgrade even more, you might want to do this. Open the Huawei Health app on your phone, tap on your watch. Now tap on the offline map section and download the map pack with the contour details for the region where you are or where you're going to be training. And this will definitely help enhance the accuracy of your tracking data, because even when your phone goes offline, the watch still has the offline map details to work with. All right, here's that thing that I wish someone had told me a long time ago. The problem with the Huawei watches is that they all have this really powerful speaker built in, which is good. Although you probably don't want to broadcast your workout progress and heart rate to everybody in the gym. So you might want to consider doing this. Go to the workouts page, scroll down to the workout settings. Here you'll find the workout broadcast setting where you can lower the volume of the broadcast. And I highly recommend you do this. It's not so bad if you've paired the watch to earbuds or something, but yeah, it can be quite startling at times. So you guys made it all the way to the end of this video. Thank you for staying this long. And as a reward for making it this far, I have saved some bonus quickfire tips for you guys. So let's get into these real quick. The battery life on Huawei watches is class leading. So why not use a little bit of that superpower to make your watch look good all of the time? To do this, go to settings, then go to display and brightness, and here you'll find the always on setting. Enable this. Now your watch will show the time all the time. So this could be a life-saving feature. In the Huawei Health app on your phone, select your watch, scroll down to the other sub-menu, and here tap on emergency SOS. Spend some time adding emergency contacts here to alert if something does happen. And just be aware of the fact that now, if you tap the crown 5 times, that will send an SOS to the world, more specifically the contacts that you just set up. And additionally, if you are an accident prone person, you can enable the fall detection feature here. Now, my guess is you don't want to lose your phone. And here's a little trick that will help you with that. In the Huawei Health app, tap on the watch again, and again go to the other sub menu at the bottom of the page, and this time go to device settings. Here enable reminder when disconnected. That way you will know instantly on your watch if you've left your phone behind. And also a little follow up to that on the watch itself. If you swipe down from the top, see this little phone icon right here? If you tap on this, this will make your phone alert you to where it is using sound and an interesting sounding voice. Now remember earlier on how I mentioned there was an awesome feature within the watch faces settings? Well, it's this. If you go into the My Faces section on the app, enable the video watch face. Here you can create a looping video watch face from a video in your phone's gallery. So if you want a memorable moment, you can add it here. And if you want to add a static image, you can also do that too. Just choose the gallery watch face. All right, the last bonus tip. Distractions are everywhere. And in fact, most apps are really fighting for your attention. And it's bad enough just on a phone, but it's even more distracting when your watch is buzzing and lighting up too. So you might want to take control of this. On the Huawei Health app, if you go to the notifications section, switch off everything that might distract you from being productive and that might interfere with your workouts. And you can thank me later for that. So a lot of the information that I've shown you in this video is just kind of common sense. The problem is, common sense isn't that common these days. And most people who buy a Huawei Watch won't spend the time to do a lot of the things that I've just shown you. And if you've made it this far into the video, hopefully now you're not going to be one of those people. And there was tons more tips and tricks that were on my list for this video, which I just didn't have time for in this one. Let me know if you want to see a follow-up on this. I appreciate you guys for watching. If you haven't subscribed yet, well then...
Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it! Make it so.
Because I would greatly appreciate it. And if you've just done that, I'll see you in the next one. Don't be late.